Hello, good people of the YouTube and the Twitch. Readjust my camera here. That's more along the normal level. All right, big question: is the video game capture working? Huh? Looks like that's a no. Okay, let's see what OBS wants today. Because used to it wanted full screen. Let's try full screen window. That's what it wants. Alright. 1 second. Then gotta change everything else. I don't know, it's weird. What's full screen? And some days it wants full screen windowed. There we go. That should be more appropriate. Yeah. Alright, everything sound good? You guys can hear me just fine? Yeah, I know, no train. Had to... Because normally, I run in 1440p when I'm streaming so my computer doesn't, almost explode. So, that's what I typically do. Because of that, obviously the stream capture's got to be in 1440p. So that kind of throws everything off a little bit. Because I normally run in 4K when I'm playing, like, just by myself, or if I'm recording them in 4K but streaming in 1440, just so my PC doesn't melt itself. Should we aim for the free commander or free tier 9? Are we talking about the new thing in the Armory? So this is, let's take a look at this, shall we? Oh, need battleship tokens. Free tier 6. Let's oh, I see. So what, you gotta get the tokens in the event, and then you could also get an Awami, a Brandenburg, or a Champagne. Champagne's getting a reload booster, isn't she? That's the ship I'm thinking of. Show me the ship. Is that the... Yeah. She is getting a reload booster. So what, you get the... How do you get these tokens? Tell me about this event, Wargaming. You can grind combat missions for 1,350 tokens. Well, I would just do the combat missions, and then whatever you can get for free, get that for free. I mean, the Nova Reseas, guys. Yeah, I saw someone asking about it. It's like an up-tiered, not quite as good as Julius Caesar, so that's that. How much do you have to shell out to get? If you can get it for free, I mean, free ship is a free ship. So, let's take a look at these combat missions, or whether they are. Play a battle, get 50. 2 Citadel hit ribbons. Oh, well, these aren't bad at all. Oh, these are like really easy. Dang, okay. Yeah, I mean, shoot. If you can get it for free, yeah, free ship is free ship. I saw someone ask for a hood right away, so we'll go ahead and hop into hood. Remember where I parked it at? Oh my god, I was looking right at it. I'm so bad at that. It's like the ship is right there. I know it's right there, but I'm still going to spend 5 minutes staring at it. You have to pay 2,200 dubs minimum. AJ, you can always send them in. I might use them later, although the game did just update, so I don't know if that'll be something I can use anymore. So I hope you guys all had a good Christmas. I'm sorry about the last 2 streams being cut really short. Well, last week's stream got cut really short. For, well, one reason. Oh, but speaking of Christmas, I got a new desk for Christmas. Look, it goes up and down. Look at that. Ain't that neat? I don't know if you guys can even tell if anything changed. But yeah, I have one of those desks that I can adjust the height of now, which I think is cool. It's also so much bigger than the rest of, I'm sorry, so much bigger than my old desk. Like, I've got my camera bag on here now, the camera used for the IRL videos, like the museum ship videos and the gun videos and stuff. I've got PS5 controller on here and a bunch of other knickknacks that are very useful. Yeah, no, and you might think, oh, you can keep an extra bag on the table. Look, I was playing on this little tiny old table that I was just using, not even a computer table. So I'm thrilled to have a big table now. Yeah, Yeti. Well, I use the mouse and keyboard for that. I'm using the PS5 controller for Indiana Jones. I'm still playing that. That game is great. It gets even better. Oh, you got to spend 38,000 doubloons on the event. Well, you get a tier 9, a tier 8, Mulverisisk. I mean, Wargaming is really good at making sure that you get what you pay for out of most events. Like, financially wise, like, yeah, you're going to get a tier 8 ship. It may not be the best tier 8 ship in the world, but you're going to get a tier 8, and then you get all the signal flags and stuff. They're really good at making sure that, like, you're getting what you pay for one way or the other, but you may not like what you get. See what I'm saying? Like, the value's still there. But yeah, they're really good at making sure that if you're going to throw 38,000 doubloons at the event, you're going to get 38,000 doubloons of stuff. It might be 38,000 doubloons worth of credits or worth of signal flags or economic bonuses, but you're going to get what you throw at the event. What other game that I was playing? Oh yeah, the Dragon Age. Dragon Age needed a controller too. I used to have like an old cheap Xbox 360 knockoff controller, but I swapped over to the PS5 when I got a PS5. I got a PS5 because I've always wanted a 4K Blu-ray player, but those things are like $300. And the PS5 came out, and it was like, okay, I can get a PS5, which has a 4K Blu-ray player. For $200 more, I can play like the, the exclusives that, you can't get on PC. So like, oh, okay, I'll do that. But I use the PS5 controller more for my PC than I do the PS5. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. Speaking of purchases and Christmas gifts, the day after Christmas, I went and bought a new truck because the engine in my old truck just decided that it didn't like living anymore. So that was fun. I mean, new truck's cool and all, but I was not expecting to spend that much money the day after Christmas. So there's that. Yeah, you like Spider-Man. I actually like Horizon Zero Dawn a bit. What is... Okay, no, that's just that. I'm just looking at my face cam, make sure it's all kind of still the same, because the angles have changed. Next God of War, whenever that comes out, if they even release another one on the PS5 and not the whatever's next. Well, I know because I got them to play them on I got the PS5 to play on the PS5, but then they start releasing everything on PC now, so it's like, oh, okay, well, whatever. I have a PS5. Ram or Tacoma? So funny enough, when the engine in my Silverado started dying, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to get a Toyota. And, like, Toyotathon's on right now, right? So they'll be pretty cheap. Wrong. Dude, like, the Tacomas, if I didn't want, like, a baseline Tacoma, Like the baseline Tacomas, at least around here, were all still like $65,000. And then the one that could tow when I wanted to tow, because my girlfriend and I, we like traveling, we like going to national parks and such. So we want to get a travel trailer, and like you can tow a bit with like a stock Tacoma, but I'm always one that you want a little bit more than what you're going to tow. Like you don't want to be maxing out your truck when you're towing something. So in order to get the Tacoma that could tow what I wanted it to tow, it would have been like $70,000 on sale during Toyotathon. Hi, Molotov. About to make you into a Molotov. So that kind of got tossed out the window. And we overpinned the Molotov because of course we do. And I didn't want to get a Ford because they have their own problems. And it was down to Ram and another Silverado. And I wound up with another Silverado. But it's a 2025 Silverado with a 6.2 liter engine. They've done away with the AFM. They use something else now. Supposedly it's better. But it had the better warranty. I got a 7-year, 100,000 mile warranty with the Silverado. So now it's like, okay, if it breaks, it's GM's problem for the time being, at least. For the next 7 years, at least. So I don't know, like, I was looking at everything, and I'm like, my god, everything has, like the Tacomas, they're expensive, and apparently the engines are blowing up now. Ram's a Chrysler product, and, well, that's kind of self-explanatory. But it's pretty close in the Ram. I could get, like, a Ram 2500 for, like, $60-ish thousand. But I just got the better deal with the Silverado. So, but yeah, it was what the money I put down, and plus I'm having to sell the Camaro now because I wasn't expecting to have to buy a new truck, and I was. I'm not one that likes having a lot of debt or really any debt, so I'm selling my Camaro to pay off the truck faster. So that's how life's going for me right now. But I mean, hey, Ram is Stellantis now, was Fiat before. That's true. I keep forgetting about that. The engine timing is programmed for itself to truck exactly 7 years and 1 day after purchase. Well, I'll have it paid off in about 3 years, so, you know. 4 years of no note under warranty sounds pretty good to me. And I think this other truck is like, I just had to put a new transmission in it because it had the 6-speed that kills itself because the torque converter melts. So I had to put a new transmission in it. And then the engine was leaking oil, and that had to get fixed. And it sat there for like a month. Oh, nice hit on the Marblehead. And that was another like $1,300 I had to pay to get that fixed. And then the engine starts to go out. So I was just like, screw it. I'm not dumping any more money into it. Well, I was planning on keeping it for like at least another like 3 or 4 years. And then get another truck with a bigger motor with the complete tow package and everything. So, we could get a trailer and go to the parks and stuff. So it was like, I could throw like probably like $4,000 to $5,000 at it, get the engine fixed, or I could put a little bit more down, get the truck that I want, and get a warranty so that I'm covered for, again, 7 years, 100,000 miles. So I guess it's kind of the best of a crappy situation if you want to look at it like that. Oh yeah, the new Italian DD with the 16. Yeah, the 16 90mm guns. My God, I was here just talking about spending a bunch of money on a new truck, and we're about to win. What the heck? Guess we just popped the heel. No, that was crazy. Bourbon Street. Yeah, that was nuts. Dude, like, I remember waking up New Year's Day and reading about that, and I was like, oh my God, that's crazy. I don't live that far from New Orleans, so that's you never think about anything like that happening near you until it does. Um, because everyone down here is like Louisiana is not really, a lot of people down here don't have a high opinion of the state. I think it's kind of like wherever you grow up, you think it's kind of lame. There's nothing to do. You want to get out of there, and that's what a lot of people talk about down here. So when like that happened, I was like, oh my God, stuff actually does happen here. Yeah, no, that was wild. And there's like they thought it was one guy, but apparently it's like him and like three others. Like, because I think they said they had like security video of like three other people planting the pipe bombs or whatever, and then the guy who drove the F-150 Lightning through the crowd. I think he shot like two people after he drove through the crowd. That's just crazy. And I hope they catch whoever the other three are. Obviously. Montana was asked for after that. We'll probably go back to Hood. Maybe we'll get a game that's so one-sided. And what's not weird, because it was like 3 a.m., but on Bourbon Street, they've got those, what are they called? Bollards that, come up out of the ground. I mean, I've been to Bourbon Street. I've been to New Orleans. I don't live that far from it, but they've got those bollards that they can raise and lower. Because like Bourbon Street is a street, but like for certain days, there's more people on it than cars, right? So they shut it down. So I don't know why those weren't up. Great. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. Most of the bars have a 2:30, 3 a.m. cutoff time, from my understanding. I don't drink, so like I haven't like I've been down the street multiple times, but I haven't like I don't go there to party or anything. But yeah, no, they have those ballers that they can raise and lower, and I don't know if they had those or if they took them down because it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. Honestly, it's an EV. Electric vehicles have like stupid amounts of torque, so maybe it could have driven right over it. Was an F-152. They shot two police officers. Did they die or did he just shot them? Down for maintenance. Okay. Going through 3 leases on the tacos, 3 years each. Buy the premium service plan with tire wheel protection. $5.10 a month. They have to be fixed. They have to fix it all. Dang. Yeah. So the note for this, and I don't see, this is insane to me. Like, they gave me a pretty good price for my truck as a trade-in, and then I put down another 5-digit down payment, right? And then they're gonna be fine with that. That's good to hear. I put down another 5-digit down payment on top of my truck as a trade-in. So like, I don't want to give too much. I don't know. I guess it really doesn't matter. I put down like, what did it come out to be? Between the trade-in for my truck and what I put down, it was like $20,000 down, okay, on this truck. And once I sell the Camaro, it's going to be another like almost $20,000 down again. But anyway, so like with putting $20,000 down before I sell the Camaro, the note is still like $742 a month. And I'm like, holy crap, that is like ridiculously high. But I'm okay with it because after I sell the Camaro, I'm only going to be paying on it for like 3.5 years. So it's selling it all. It's getting the note out of there faster. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. But like, there are some people that have nicer trucks than the one that I have, that's worth like another $20,000-$30,000. I'm like, how do they make these payments? That's insane. Ooh, a little bit too low on the Thunder. Rates at 6 to 8%. Yeah. Yeah, and that's another thing too. Like on those trucks that people are, those $90,000 trucks that people are getting, it's like they probably have like an 8%, 9% interest rate, on a $90,000 truck. It's like, oh my god, I don't see how people do it. Like I don't want to say I'm overly good with money, because I mean, I did buy a Camaro, but I did buy the Camaro outright. I paid cash for it. And, that's kind of another thing that I bought it for, because, I can buy it, I can have it, I can enjoy it. If I need it, I can sell it and use the money. And that's what I'm doing right now. As much as it does suck to sell it, but I mean, hey, don't want to live in debt for my entire life. So I felt bad about having like a $700 a month truck payment, and then I went and looked online, and like y'all are saying, you can do something with $1,000 a month truck payment. Dutch average payment $700 to $800 a month now, so that makes me feel a little bit better. I mean, paid it off in like three and a half years, so there's that. But yeah, no, it's crazy. It's crazy right now. $300 a month for insurance? Holy crap! I pay $600 for 6 months for my insurance. That is insane. Ooh, there we go. 16, was that? Yeah, that was most of that La Pampas health right there. Yeah, I bet we'll see a German light cruiser line after the Dutch light cruiser line that's based on German light cruisers. It's so funny. It's like, wait a second. These Dutch cruisers that we're getting, these Dutch light cruisers, are based on German light cruisers that don't have light cruisers. It's like, wait a second. Yeah. Sounds nice, Michael. I'm gonna co-work with a new 6.2 Silverado. $1,300 a month for 7 years? Holy crap. So, I had to buy the LTZ because I wanted the 6.2 liter engine, because that, with a tow package, can tow 13,300 pounds, thereabouts. Which, that's like, okay, I can get like a 6,000 pound trailer and then not really care about, overloading the truck. Because that's my thing, right? When you're towing, you want to have a lot of extra headroom. That way you can comfortably tow what you're towing. That's my philosophy. Good pin there on the Thunderer. So in order to get the 6.2 engine on the 1500 Silverados, you have to get the LTZ. So I got like the bottom LTZ trim. It's like, it's a really nice truck, but again, still cost a pretty penny. So yeah, that's just like, dang. But what's he paying? $1,300 a month for set? That's a house note. That is literally a house note. Dang. You can have a car payment or repair bill. Fact of life. This is true. I need to get moving for this Thunder. Okay, he's just spamming HG. We'll be alright. Well, thinking about my 2018 that I traded it hadn't even reached 100,000 miles yet. It was at 85,000 miles when I traded it in, and the engine was starting to go out underneath. Was starting to go out, and like it had been in the shop for a month before that, and it just ate a transmission. So I was just kind of like, I'm tired of throwing money at it. It's not the truck that I really want, because I need one with the bigger engine and the tow package for what I want to do with it. So that was my philosophy. 16K on the Ohio. Montana rudder buff. This is actually the Montana with the unique upgrade. So I do have a bit of a rudder, improved rudder shift time here. If you look at the 3-liter diesels, the Mighty Max or the Mini Max, Yeah, I mean, like, they had some on the lot, but I just don't want to deal with, like, the diesel exhaust fuel and the maintenance and stuff on the diesel engines. I think it's cool. I think it's neat that they make them, and it's cool if you want to get a little diesel engine. That's cool, just not for me. Yeah, see, Tulsa's getting the cruiser dispersion pattern, and then the Blucher is, which is crazy. Michael, you must have just joined. I'm having to sell the Camaro. Had to buy a new truck because the engine in my, well, I was going to say current, but old truck went out. Well, it's starting to go out. Another good 13K on the Thunderer. Louisiana is actually the next DLC for American Truck Simulator, so the next ATS video will be after the DLC comes out. Yeah, I know, Michael. I wasn't a big fan of it either, but I mean, hey, you know, gotta live within your means. I'm also about to move, so you know, gonna need the money. Don't want to have to, you know, deal with the finances of moving and having to pay for 3 cars worth of insurance and a truck note on a new truck. So, you know, unfortunately, it has to happen. But I know the guy that I'm selling the Camaro to. It's going to a good home. And maybe he'll let me buy it back afterwards. Yeah, that's what I'm telling myself, because things are looking pretty good right now, besides my truck dying on me. My girlfriend's getting a pretty sweet new job. So it's going to make our financial situation a lot better than it currently is. So, you know, sacrifice now, gain later. There's plenty of 5th gen Camaros and 6th gen Camaros out there that I can buy back later once we are in a position to do so. So, you know, sucks right now, but it'll all be fine. It's just stuff. AP Focus Cruiser? Funny enough, the Blucher, the next Dockyard ship, is going to be utterly insane if it stays in its current form. But if you want like an AP Focus line, that would be the Russian cruiser line or the Des Moines line. Oh, Dutch already got that. I don't think she watches these streams, but yeah, I got it already. Uh, there. Bumson's on it with the horse neighing. Oh, hi. I'll deal with you in a second once this thunder gets taken care of. I am just... Oh, come on! Someone poke the Thunderer. No, Cassard, don't poke it. You're so low. No, Des Moines AP focused. So, Des Moines is like from range, it's HE, but from like 13-ish kilometers in, it is definitely an AP machine. Oh, my my team's dead. This is not good. Oh, what happened, everybody? this Golden Loot doesn't touch his rudder, which I don't think he is. This should be a pretty good hit. He's slowed down a little bit. No! Dispersion! That's unfortunate. Another good hit. I've been hitting the Thunder pretty good. He just won't die. Solo warrior against 9 players. That's the attitude I need to have. We can at least bring the Thunderer with us. Oh no, we ran out of time on the points. Yeah, no, that's gonna miss. Dang. It's been one way or the other, hasn't it? AJ, yes, we are going to be having community devs this stream, so you look out for that. Actually, let me see what I need to do for my Dockyard missions. God, yeah, these incapacitation ribbons. Okay, so we need your incapacitations. Citadel or destroyed ribbons and cruisers. So we need 2 of them. We gotta do this one. So, yeah, but we need something with good HE that's a cruiser that we can get kills and incapacitations with. Actually, we could just take Conqueror. Thanks for coming out, Dutch. Have a good one. We take Conqueror out and just spam the HE with Conqueror, because that HE is so good at breaking crap. And then we can... I'll take whatever cruiser out later. Smallest wouldn't be bad either. New to the game, do you think it's ready to grind for the Yamato after I get Iowa? Yeah, Yami isn't a bad second line to go down. I would generally recommend the American battleships, then... Yeah, no, I think that's fine. The Americans will teach you the basics. The Japanese are, they're not a bad second line to go down. I'd either recommend them or like the British next. The British are probably the next most friendly new player line. Isabeau's a bit of a slog to get through, but definitely nothing, impossible. It's not like Isabeau's a lot better today than she was 2 or 3 years ago. So all we gotta do here is find something with torpedo tubes and shoot at it. Like the destroyers, man. You hit a destroyer with a salvo of Conqueror HE, you're breaking all of his torpedo tubes, his engine, his rudder. It's a beautiful thing. Submarines are also surprisingly easy to farm these ribbons out on too, because pretty much every time you plop a depth charge on top of a submarine, you're breaking something, like the torpedo tubes, the engine, steering gears, sonar. Is Paulo good in asymmetrics? We can find out. I mean, torpedo hits are another good way to break crap. Those don't count as incapacitations, sadly. If the AA mounts did count as incapacitations, oh my god, you'd be done on like 5 Conqueror salvos. Instantly set Libertad on fire. Oh, and he damage con that, the fool. The absolute fool. Nah! Stay spotted. Dang it. Stay spotted. Dang it. See, I just broke 2 of his secondary mounts, but they're probably 2 of the 5-inch mounts, not the ones that really hurt. Yeah, I swear the people complaining that Libertad is... I mean, like, I do think Libertad is a little cracked, but more so its maneuverability and such. They haven't met, like, your average Libertad driver. Because they generally think that, you know, secondaries are going to do all the work for them, but then they don't, they themselves don't put in the work. Oh, did he have me with a double ping? Dang. Thought we could finesse our way out of that one. Oh, our destroyer on this side is not doing destroyer things. Oh, he's close then. He is very close. Either very close or he's just spamming torpedoes for no reason without getting a ping lock on. Come on, Conqueror. That should be a pretty good salvo on that Shimakaze. And we didn't break anything somehow. Okay, that is odd. I'm so confused by this submarine driver. He keeps throwing torpedoes at us, but they're not pinged, so they won't come to the surface to actually hit the ship. Double fire on the Preußen. The Preußen used his damage con to deactivate our Balau's torpedoes. And if we needed a potential damage mission, now would be the time. I prefer Duke of York over Rio de Janeiro. That's just my 2 cents. Okay, he might be dead here. I think that's a permafire. Oh yeah, he's dead to those torps. Oh no, he actually dodges them. If he doesn't have a heal or damage card, I think he might burn out. But we're going to just help him along the way. He should burn out, but we're going to get him anyway. Alright. 1.4 mil potential, boys. Should be, yep. Double fire on the Libertad. Conqueror got bullied by our Grozavoy. Ow. Those are gonna out. I was gonna say those are comfortably gonna miss, but of course a couple find the pokey bits of the conch. Well, I don't know what our Trump's doing all the way back there. See, okay, never mind. He's pretty scuffed. We need to take some caps. Another fire the Libertad. Which HE is better between the Conqueror and the Vincent the Conqueror? Oh, our DD is about to die. Me bumping into that Mecklenburg just saved my life. What's the Vermont doing? Dude, you're not in Des Moines. Get off the island. What can we do with the worthless vacant slots? Hold on to them. You never know when you're going to be grinding down a line and you need those slots. Ow. Holland. Uh-oh. Well, just when I find a ship I can bully for some incapacitations, that happens. Man, so this is the, what? Every game we've played so far has been an incredibly one-sided match. Alright, let's go try out St. Vincent. Does SAP break modules? Yeah, SAP should break modules, right? What are they called? Battleships BBs? It's the abbreviation for most battleships. You know, their designation is BB dash, 65, 64, whatever. I don't think there's really like a standardized practice, I guess you could say, of it or whatever. But that's what most use. Like cruisers are CA or CH or CL. DDs are DD, DDG. Modern destroyers, it's destroyer dash guided missile. CL light cruiser, CH heavy cruiser, CA. CA tends to mean heavy cruiser because it's like cruiser attack or assault, from my understanding at least. Yeah, but each Navy has their own thing, but just like in game, BB, CV, CL, CH, SS for submarine, CV for CVs, carriers. The Sherman with the Des Moines gun is cruiser armor. Thank you, Rivet. It seems to be one of those pretty goofy things that's like, alright. Alright. It's either going to be something that's really goofy or really good, I think. Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. BB's battleships, CL's light cruisers, CA's heavy cruisers, DD's are destroyers, and CV's are carriers. Poetry's almost in range. Boss fits. Let me shoot at him and break his torpedoes real quick. We got that off undetected. A favorite naval movie? The new Midway is a really good one in my opinion. Down Periscope is also in the top 5. Greyhound as well. What is wireless fidelity? Isn't that what Wi-Fi means? I literally just watched Down Periscope last night. Such a good movie. Oh, Downspout, of course. If you've never seen it, you deserve to go see it. Watch the director's cut. We have Fearless Brawler on, which means we have a 21-second reload now on our St. Vinny guns. We keep the Libertad and Los Andes from burning up credits. Well, I mean, those ships are really powerful, so you really should be having too hard of a time right now making money in them. But, I mean, do the normal things you would do, you know, when you're trying to make credits. Shoot destroyers, take caps, get kills. What's Down Periscope? Oh, it's a comedy, right? It's nothing that's really serious. Yeah, Hunt for Red October, another good one. How could I forget about Hunt for Red October? I was saying, oh, you see, Down Periscope. It's a comedy, right? So it's not a super serious movie. Oh, that should have been a Citadel. But anyway, there's this commander, and he's up for promotion. To get his own submarine, but through a series of events, he winds up being put in command of a World War II era diesel submarine, and he's supposed to like go on this series of war games to infiltrate. I think it's one of the harbors is Norfolk, and the other one is Charleston, and it's a bunch of funny stuff happens. It sounds much better than how I described it just now. Oh, Master and Commander. I was thinking modern naval, but Master and Commander, yes. That's another excellent one. $24K off the Kremlin. Battleship is a great documentary, yes. We'll get Jube's Kremlin. That says I'm about to sell into an island. Yeah, I remember watching Last Resort when it came out. I thought it was interesting, but she only got one season, and it kind of only deserved one season. Yeah, the first like 2-3 seasons of the last ship are very good. I enjoyed the last season just because there was a battleship involved, but it was kind of like, yeah, you can kind of tell that, I forget the main actor's name, but he was kind of done with the role. Oh, hello, Fletcher. There we go, got his rudder. Is that the Clausewitz? Oh, it's the Annapolis. Surprised he hasn't flipped over to AP. That would have murdered me. We're just gonna... Normally I would let it burn because I got Fearless Brawler on, but we're at pretty low HP, so we need that to not happen. Ah, thank you, Neptune. I'm doing the incapacitations mission right now. I think that was still locked on. There we go, got his rudder. And he lived for 20 seconds. That's not going to happen. There we go. We got, I think that was probably both of his torpedo tubes. And probably his engine again. So we got 5 incapacitations that round out of, what, how many more do we need? Whew. Hoffman's very good. I'm surprised so many people... And the same thing happened with the frickin' album before it came out. People were just taking a dump all over it before she came out. Alright, we'll try, let's say Conqueror Asymmetric, see how well she does with the incapacitation. We can also take like Paulo in here because the torpedoes tend to like knock out rudders and your engines, so we can try that. Napoli and Asymmetrics. I don't think she'll get that many incapacitations with her secondaries. She'd be good in asymmetrics for the Citadel hits and for the sinks. For cruisers, yeah, but we need to knock out modules right now. Oh, Brizen snuck in here with his Paulo. Alright, so I guess we'll just go forward and spam HE. About 15. Really? In asymmetrics? Okay, we can try that next. But I want to try Paulo and asymmetrics next. Because I think that it's going to be pretty dumb, right? Opinion on the battleship bundles. Get what you can get for free. I mean, Champagne's pretty good, and it's 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 getting a buff here pretty soon. So yeah. Yeah, I was really surprised Wargaming didn't do like a crossover event with Greyhound. Now, Greyhound is getting a sequel, so maybe they'll get one in the sequel. I don't know, but we'll see. Because that was like prime time, like promotion moment for them. Um, Granted, I'm not really sure what they could do. They would have to do like a cosmetic for the Fletcher. You know, that's got the whole number of the. I think the destroyer's name in the novel was the Keeley. I mean, obviously it's the name of the movie too, but they never said the ship's actual name. But I think they showed the whole number there at the end. I mean, obviously you can see the whole number throughout, but they gave you a nice clear shot of it there at the end. There you go. 2 on the Minsk. Yeah, they're doing a sequel to Greyhound. Hey, Feather, how's it going? Riga takes out the Minsk. Britain's gonna get the Hyundai there, I think. That's a dead light cruiser. Probably gonna get the Bismarck here too. There's a chappy. I can knock out his. Probably gonna destroy him when I shoot him here. Oh, never mind. Ricky got him. You have some torpedo tubes I can knock out. Hey Guardian, thank you for us the Prime sub. Ooh, maybe like Libertad and yeah, Libertad in this mode should be pretty good for knocking out modules. See, everyone was thinking that the damage and like base XP was going to be the hard mission, but nah, it's to get 120 incapacitation ribbons. That's the hard one. No, I think in the bundle you have a chance of getting the Awami for 750 doubloons. So, I mean, everyone has a chance for getting it for that much, but will you actually get it for that much? Probably not, unless you're really lucky. I wish those friggin' secondaries and AA guns counted toward this. That would make this mission so much easier. Well, yeah, we'll try Libertad next. Libertad should, with her, 10-inch, friggin' 10-inch secondaries, should be pretty good for knocking out cruiser and destroyer modules. Oh, fresh! I would definitely pick up the Libertad, not the Libertad, the Awami, if you got her right off the bat like that. It's not a bad pick. Only 9K from like that much broadside on a Lexington? We won the St. Vincent round? That's good. make any money this round. We only done 65,000 damage. That was looking to be a pretty close game too, Carthen. Botnik? I'm guessing you just spam other DDs with the guns, huh? Oh yeah, Libertad is 100% worth grinding. Broadside Vlad? Yeah! Okay, ow, that hurt. There you go. Let's try Libertad next. Oh, exit battle. I don't know why I was trying to leave it like a replay. Let's just see. I bet we lost money. Oh, we barely made anything, I bet. Yeah, 78,000 credits. Alright. Let's try Libertad in that. I think I still need like 90 something. That might be our mission for tonight is see if we can finish that mission. Alright, so let's see. I need exactly 60 more. I'm halfway there. Living on a prayer. This is gonna be so easy to do. Like the Petro. Oh, I bet like Des Moines or no, Salem and Asymmetrics would be super easy for that. Or no. You know what you do? You get a small lens. Oh yeah. You get a small lens and you hope you get like tier 8, tier 7 bots. And like, you know, if you get every gun on a small lens, the Citadel, you get half of that mission done, right? Because you get 16 Citadels out of one salvo. How about that? Gun of the week is my FN49. It's I think that's more in frame, huh? Yeah, there you go. I gotta adjust the gun of the week position because of the new desk. All right. There we go. Got a bunch of Aucklands that we can bully. They have torpedo tubes. Albemarle torpedo tubes. Mayoko and Amano do too. I'm saying the torpedo tubes. Those are the ones that are usually knocked out by secondary shells. 4 for 8 right now with win-loss. Dang. So I have to keep like readjusting. I've got this. This room's got carpet flooring, so I've got this like big piece of plexiglass that I have my office chair on, and it never fails that somehow the piece of plexiglass shifts. So like my office chair one wheel just like thunks off the edge, and now it's stuck, right? Anything is knocked out by Libertad secondaries. Yes, we've got one cat here right now that's a bit of a pain. Love her, and she's really cute, really friendly. You can pick her up, you can hold her upside down. She's a wonderful cat. But my god, does she have an attitude. Yami stayed behind at my parents' house. I moved out of my parents' house. But, you know, the thing with cats is that once they start to get used to going outside, you kind of don't want to move them. So she's staying there for now. Once I get permanently in a place, I'll probably bring her wherever that is. But yeah, Hermione is somewhere. Yeah, that's the cat that's been showing up in the videos recently with the meowing and stuff. Yami is a very quiet cat. She purrs really loud, but she doesn't like meow like this other cat does. My sister's got a Siberian Husky Australian Cattle Dog mix called Dakota, and she is beautiful and a wonderful doggo. Oh, this is wonderful, guys. With the Auckland and the Mayoko over here. Go on, secondaries, do your thing. Hermione's named after the chick from Harry Potter. My sister, that's my sister's cat. Name for the upper deck on the Mayoko. Hopefully that'll knock out some torp tubes. It did not. There we go. They're going broadside now. So now the secondaries are getting those torpedo tubes. And the Schlieffen just murders the Auckland. There we go. There's the torp tubes knocked out. Oh, we destroyed a torp tube too, so that counts as an incapacitation. I'm just going to keep letting the secondaries chew on him. Secondaries knock out the other set of torps. Yay, there we go. Hello, Amagi. Oh, 20k. Beautiful. Yeah, Libertad does seem to be working better. Yeah, it's a Husky healer mix. Super high energy. Not really. She's pretty chill. She's chill, but like when she wanna do something, she wanna do something, right? Fairly hard-headed. My sister trained her well. Yeah, Bisky, that's why this channel exists, my guy. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll try to answer them as best as I can, man. Was HMS Resistance stuck up compared to Repulse? Resistance isn't in the game to my knowledge, huh? Speed boost on French CVs. I could see maybe like their planes getting it to keep it, you know, kind of on brand. But I'm not sure how the ship itself would really benefit from having speed boost, because carriers most of the time, they're just the thing that the planes take off from, right? The ship itself doesn't usually matter that much. That's like a Graf Zeppelin. So there's that. But I could get behind the planes having like a special engine boost or something to again, you know, stay on brand with the line. Oh, Resistance is in Legends. Okay, so I don't play Legends. I probably really should. It seems interesting from what I've seen and heard about Legends. Just played World Warship 4 came to Steam, so I lost my old ID. Have Tier 8 American cruisers. Now you have like two types of CR. What do you mean CR? Two types of credits and two types of cruisers. Oh, yeah. So we have heavy cruisers and we have light cruisers now in the American line. So you've got the light cruiser line, the Worcester line, and then you've got the Des Moines line still. That's pretty much the original. Trying to remember what they swapped around. I think the New Orleans got moved around, the Cleveland got moved around. And then the rest of the light cruiser line is new, if I remember. That was a minute ago that change happened. There, that was 7 incapacitations using the Libertad. 3,000 base XP in Colbert, AJ? My god, that ship is doing quite well for you, sir. Now we're at 67 out of 120 incapacitation ribbons. Now let's try the Yellow Emilio and Asymmetrics. I can see some potential for her being okay at knocking out modules because of the torpedoes. We'll see if we can make it happen. Oh yeah, Pensacola was moved around too. I was looking for high tier game BRs the way because I don't see any use for cruisers. So what do you mean BR battleships? I mean cruisers have their place at high tier. Plenty of them do, but like if you're new, well not if you're like you know you haven't played since the before the American cruiser split, I would definitely stick to battleships for now, and then you know shift back to cruisers and stuff. 8 kills and randoms? Well, yeah, please send that to me then. Oh my god. We only have one battleship, everyone else is in a cruiser. This is going to be interesting. America needs one more battleship line and 2 more cruiser lines, then it's complete. What's in friendly a new player friendly battleship line? The American battleship line and the British battleship line. And to be more specific, because I have to be now, the Montana line is good for new players in the American tree, and the Conqueror line is good for new players in the British tree. Yes, Grim, I do believe I did see it in my email. And a destroyer leader line. I mean, America did get a lot of crap last year. That is for sure. There's the Armory, who's island hugging. Interesting strategy. Do we think the bots use their consumables? We are about to find out. All right, where do we think the Harlem's at? Oh, right in front of us. Hi, Harlem. All right, let's see if we can repeat it with the Algerie. Oh, I think he got me. I should have turned out. I should have turned in. Oh, that's embarrassing. I should have turned in. I should have just hugged us all. Dang. That is dishonorable indeed. Well, let's try Salem in this. Yeah, AJ, you can do that. Because Salem, theoretically, we should be able to farm the incapacitation ribbons and the AP, the Citadel ribbons. Yeah. That is, I think, a good plan. Salem also has a super heal, so there's that. Yeah, just DM me on Discord, AJ. That's fine. Now watch, you're gonna get a asymmetric battle with just a ton of battleships. Okay, that's not too bad. Schroeder, I could see that. We're going with HG on cruisers and DDs was the way for me. Yeah. Incomparable in 4 games. You got 120. You got 120 incapacitations in 4 games, and asymmetrics are ranked. Asymmetrics. Okay, that makes more sense. Is German BBs good? Or German battleships good? There's something. The Preußen line, if you go main battery gun build, they're well, the Preußen's pretty solid, I should say. If you want secondary German battleships, go up the Schlieffen line. Hypothetically, we should be able to Citadel the North Carolina. Maybe even the Monarch. Any of these cruisers should just be able to bully out of existence with the AP. Like this Shores. I'm gonna HE spam him to break his torps and stuff. Surprisingly, his torpedoes are fairly tough all of a sudden when I'm not playing the Shores. Oh no, Libertard's busted with or without the commander. I can assure you of that. The shore is just not going to push up, or what are they doing? Oh, now it breaks stuff. Alright, citadel the crap out of this Harbin. Just like that. Oh my god. I have tried. I've tried Joachim on the Atlantico. He's pretty good. Do we nuke the shores again? There we go. We knocked out one of his turrets with that. There we go. Can I bully a North Carolina? I can get bullied by a Veneto, that is for sure. Or tear like 9k salvo off of this North Carolina. Ow. Overmatch. Please don't kill me. Okay. We should be good. There we go. I think the Libertad was our best result so far. Libertad. Oh my god. I said the funny instead. It would be easy if I could just find another Des Moines and just keep breaking his turrets. I think we'll go Libertad with we'll try Libertad but with spamming HE. That should give us a bunch of busted modules. That should be pretty easy to do. To my knowledge, it should be. Look at that. Big bump to our Citadel ribbons. Yeah, that's definitely the way to go for the Citadel ribbons. Yeah, that's how the lock-on works, trains. When you're locked onto a target, you know, your gunners are focusing on that target. And that's what your Sigma and dispersion is based off of. But when you're not locked on, you're kind of just, you know, the generalish area where your mouse is pointing right now. See, HE span Libertad. It doesn't want to be a bad one either. Ooh, Heinrich, good. We can break his torpedo tubes. All right. What do you do other than content creation? Yeah, I'm a history teacher. Teach high school history. I have 3 preps this year, so I have. Oh, I gotta go back to work Monday. I've got I've got dual enrollment, college level Western Civ class. Then I've got a world history class, and then I have a class of U.S. history. Don't you have that box cab truck? Well, I've got the truck I just recently bought to replace my 2018, and then I had, which is a 2025 Silverado. And then I have the Camaro right now, but I'm selling that to pay off the new truck faster. And then I have my 1968 C10. Yes. Box cab. You call that a box cab truck? I've heard them get called a lot of things. Never a box cab truck. There's the Asturias again. Good. Farm him down. I shall farm down the Algeria with the HE. Let's see if we actually hit the Algeria. There we go. Got the engine on the Asturias. Oh, crew cab. Yeah, the 1968 is not a crew cab. I don't think that crew cabs were even a thing until like what, the 70s? Knocked out his engine again. That's gonna knock out his torpedoes. There we go. I think that's just a thing that they would do for the Veneto, the car and truck. I think they would just carry around cars for like the officers or like the captain, I think. I'm not sure there's something too specific that that's referencing, but I know because they carry like the fancier launches and stuff for the officers and the captain and stuff and such. I know Rova also has a Frix X right where the Frix X hit her. Our secondaries knocked out a turret on the Heinrich? What? That is nuts. I didn't know that was possible. I was not. That was non-F button secondaries too. You gotta be pretty close to old boy popping his skills off. The York is in our cap. Never mind, the Worcester has taken care of that. Where is this Heinrich? There's his torpedoes. I don't know what that Heinrich got off to, and that slightly worries me. Oh, there he is. He's just standing there, menacingly. Alright, secondary gunners, feast. We're going to keep the Heinrich locked on with the secondaries, just so we'll have a better chance of hitting his torpedoes. We'll knock out his turret again with one of our secondary guns. That was pretty wild. Look at them secondary gunners go. Adrenaline Rush and the F button and Joachim's special talent. Dang. I'm a Shikaku. This ship is kind of nuts. Look at the secondaries about down the Shikaku. That's just the secondaries. Oh, can't knock out his engine or something. I don't think you can because they have like that minute and change damage con, so you can't really knock anything out. That was pretty good. 11 incapacitations there in that one round. Alright, we're going to go back to, as good as that is, we're going to go back to randoms. Just to keep the stream a little fresh. Alright, let's see what we got in the containers for today. A little bit of a gambling break, huh? Signal flags. Marco Polo, sure. We'll do a random battle in Marco Polo. That may also not be a bad idea for incapacitations with the 16-inch sap. You know what I'm curious about? How many... Can I see... how many more of these I have until... I've only opened... No, I've opened way more than 6 of these things. Huh. I think I've gotten more than 6 of those Santa gift containers. Never mind. Okay, maybe I'm just remembering wrong. So I thought I was pretty close to a guaranteed drop from one of those. Okay, random battle, Marco Polo. Now she got a little bit of a buff. Not that long ago. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because I've gotten 3, 5, yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got at least 10 from this first event pass. And then a bunch from the other event pass too, so yeah. Can we go back and look at it? Nope, can't. Okay. Huh. Oh, you get a mega gift container from this one. How much does it cost to... Oh. It's not bad. Alright, anyway. Yeah, I'm sure he's going to eventually come to the Armory at some point. Do I have the press account? No. I'm not part of the CC program board, so I do not have a press account with everything on it. That would be pretty nice, though. That's pretty favorable matchmaking. Oh, Lisboa is the unique Pan American commander. Now I'll probably head over to the C cap-ish. Oh yeah, no, I've through playing the game for 6 or so years, 7 years. I have just acquired a lot. Mostly well, not boasting, entirely thanks to you guys, right? Watching the channel, with the ad revenue, and any of you Patreon supporters out there. Huge thank you to you guys. Ralph Declan on the enemy team. Do I think Sicilia is good? I don't think it's worth what they ask for it nowadays. If it was a coal ship, yeah, but it's not. It's a research bureau ship, and it's just, in my opinion, because you gotta regrind a line like 5 times to get it, and it's just not that great of a boat for research bureau points. If it was a coal ship, I think it'd be a lot better, but there's several research bureau ships you should get instead of the Sicilia. There's the Marco Polo's sister, the Giuseppe Verdi. Oh, my precious. He's kind of slowing down, so let's see if that works. Well, we get 1 hit. Keep in mind, too, this is the This is the first. I'm sorry. This is the buffed Marco Polo. The first version of the Marco Polo was way rougher than this thing. If you're going for pure fun, Polo is about the funnest thing in the Research Bureau. Don't get me wrong. The Ohio is great fun too, right? But if you want like massive giggle value, yeah, the Polo is pretty good. If you can pull off the YOLO run, just do keep that in mind. And do keep in mind too that like not every run is a successful Polo run, right? But yeah, when you pull it off, it is so. Oh my God, Ibuki! This guy's riding high on life right now. Let's see if we can ruin that for him. Yes, Tigro, you can, if you want to open up like 17 windows and put one of my videos playing on each window, that'd be great, you know? Farm that ad revenue. Oh, Smagani's going to beach. We'll give him some sap up his stern there once he does that. Yep, there he goes. See the Polo, I mean, yeah. You have a pretty good PC. Nah. Watch what you want to watch, however much you want to watch. Don't feel... Okay, that was almost bad. Yeah, I think you probably get sick of my voice hearing it for like 17 tabs. There we go. Mosfa, Groningen, or Tromp. That is quite the spread. Dang. But yeah, the Mosfa and the Tromp, I can vouch. I've played a bit of those, quite a bit of those. Those are pretty good. The Tromp's great if you can get the airstrikes down. Then yeah, you're gonna do great things with the Tromp. Mosfa is a really good cruiser once you learn not to get citadeled in it. AP is very nice. You got some great guns. Mosfa's one of my favorite cruisers in the game. Yes, that is the UCS Millennium Falcon that you see behind me. There's a video on my channel of me putting it together. Time lapse. It was like a 28-hour build. Okay, dad joke with the melons and such. Yeah, that's the UCS Millennium Falcon right there. I don't know if you can see it right now, but my sister got me Luke's lightsaber, one of those I forget what series they're called, but like they're the super like detailed lightsabers. Like it's made of metal and everything. That Minotauro is about to have a bad day if those torpedoes don't... Oh, they did run out. Okay. We may have to deal with that. Oh, speaking of torpedoes. I need to get moving. There we go. Nice Marco Polo-sized gap in the torps. Incoming tier 9 versus tier 8. Well, there's a sharp decline in well, it's an uptick in repair cost from tier 9. The tier 9 premiums do earn more money than tier 8 premiums, I can tell you that. Uh-oh. Okay, cool. Yes, I am on the NA client. The only difference between the two clients will be like the player base and maybe your ping, but I mean, like, they're on the same patch and everything. It's not like Leicester or anything. Yeah. Yeah, 28 hours, built it over 3 days. I put in like 12 hours a day the first 2 days. It was like when I went to bed, I was working on it, and then just the morning on the next day, on the third day. No, I don't have an EU account. It's something that I've been needing to get, but I don't have one right now. No. That should be pretty good. There we go. 13K on the Siegfried. Right hands. How many live reaction videos don't make the cut? That's a good question. What I'll normally do is I'll pick 3 of them. And there's some torpedoes here. I hope these aren't Japanese. Oh my god, they ran out. Thank god. There we go. Get that little bit of extra range now. I usually pick 3, and I'll... the one with the most promising description goes first. And if that one's a banger, then I'll... Okay, that's going to be the next Sunday's video. Or, I'm sorry, next Thursday's replay video. But then I'll watch the other 2. And the best one between the 2 becomes Sunday's bonus replay video, so most of the time. That's usually how that goes. But for the ones that don't make it, I'd say like... usually it's a 50-50 split. Like half of them that I watch are like, oh, this doesn't really... Or like... They'll say this crazy damage number. Like I had a Shimakaze... game. It was like a 590,000 damage Shimakaze game. That was how it was titled. I was like, oh my god, this is like, I'm pretty sure well over the world record for Shimakaze's maximum damage. So I sit down, I start the replay, and it's an operations replay. It's like, oh well, that's different, right? So stuff like that tends to happen. Or it's a co-op game. It's like, okay, well, you know, I'm glad you had a good game in co-op, but, you know, not a lot of people are going to sit down and watch a co-op replay, right? So I guess to answer your question, out of like, usually every batch of 3, 1 or 2, it's just not, you know, not what I'm looking for. Now my Marco Polo dispersion has gone in the gutter. 10 kilometers away from this rook, though. There should be a dead rook, actually. Oh my god, torpedoes again. Where are these coming from? Yep, there we go. Dang. Well, again, another walkover game. And not a single incapacitation. Alright guys, we are going to start community div time. So if you want to join me in battle, all you have to do is spam your username in chat, and then we will get you guys in. The way this goes, I pick 2, and Carthen's quick on the draw. I pick 2, and then We play a couple rounds together. I gotta get the underscores. And then we pick 2 more. Prison, fast at the draw too. There he is. Yes, you do have to be on the North America server. No problem, right hands. So the way this goes is I will let the 2 players, they get to pick a ship, and I will pick something that matches whatever it is that they play. So they get to basically pick the tier. Alright, doing tier 6. Oh, someone was asking about the Novarices. We'll play her now. Okay, no, I see what they're doing. They wanted to play the funny French boat. There's my Dunkirk. So we've got what? 16 305mm guns. Oh, a double up tier to tier 8, just like that. Alright, so I have the normal Dunkirk camo. Carthen has the normal Dunkirk camo. And Risen, what do you have in your Dunkirk? Whoops. Give me my camera. 330s, my bad. Hey, he's got the normal Dunkirk camo too. 305s. I was thinking of the friggin', I think Alaska. Alright, so we are essentially cruisers since this is a tier 8 game. How do you do the camera thing? Control Shift Backspace unlocks the camera. 7 and 8 is the height. You can zoom in with the mouse wheel. If you want to get really cinematic with it, you can turn off the HUD with Control J. And this is how I get those shots for like the intros to the reviews, and for like if you guys have seen Jutland and Battle of the Denmark Strait. That's how we do all this. Then I use the G-Force filter to get the 16:9 aspect ratio. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I don't know how Wargaming does it in their videos, because like their videos and stuff, they have. I'm sure since they made the game and all that, they've got better camera controls and stuff. Baked in to their client, or they just got some guys with amazingly steady hands over there, because they do all like those spinning camera rotations and such. We had to figure out how to do that in the Warships camera. Thanks, EE. Another one is currently in the works. We were Jutland was going to be like the last one, because like Hunt for Bismarck and Taffy 3, the amount of effort that's put into those videos, writing the script, getting 20-something people all together to to record those, it's a big undertaking, and it took forever for like the Hunt for Bismarck to really take off. But I'm glad Jutland did good. I'm so glad because I do enjoy doing them. It's just that, man, bothering that many people for something that is unfortunately not appreciated does suck. Ow. I feel bad bothering people, if the video doesn't really do all that well. But you guys like Jutland, so you guys are getting another one. I forgot how the dispersion on these things. We have pretty flat broadside here. Oh, Ismail, that's just rude. Dang, I forgot that the dispersion for this. Yeah, the museum ship videos are really odd. That I don't know, because like the kid video did great when we went to the kid. So did the Hornet video when we went there for Carrier Con. That did great. And like the Alabama one did okay, which is like understandable. I've been to the Alabama 3 times. The first 2 times I went was like, I think I had, the first time was like under 10,000 subscribers. The second time was at right like 15. Like understandable that those didn't do so good, then do so good. But then when I went back, not that long ago, also didn't do that great. But again, been there 3 times, done 3 videos on it, understandable. Then the North Carolina, that one was really odd. I figured the North Carolina would do very well, but it got like 6,000 views, and it's not really getting any views after it got released, so that's kind of weird. And then the Hornet and the Laffy also didn't do good. I think the Laffy still doesn't have, it's like under 4,000 views, which is really odd because a bunch of people were begging me to go to the Laffy and the Hornet. And I'm not sure if just like the algorithm, I don't know, sees the poor early performance and doesn't recommend it, or what. But it is frustrating. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. Dang. Yeah, I got Massachusetts did. All right, Prison, you've got the audience watching you, so no pressure. Running through Hipper, any tips? Don't get shot. But Hipper, use your AP at range, and then AP when things show you broadside. But yeah, like do your best not to get shot. Don't sit still, stay on the move, wiggle around a lot. Hipper's one of those ships that it's one of the older ships in game, so she's unfortunately got an old model, which leads to her getting vibe checked quite a bit. Like you get hit in the smoke funnel and then you'll be down half your HP. Ooh, Brisen 2 just got bullied through the nose. See, I like the rune. Rune was pretty good when I went through her. Brisen might actually get murdered here by Sherber, which is just like a diet Dunkirk, but better, apparently. Oof, oof, oof. Yeah, that Ismail. Ow. If you can get some AP into the Sherberg side here, you might have him. If RNG complies. There we go. Ah, you got some good hits, but looked like a bunch of overpins too. Dang. Alright, how is well, Carthen's more alive than either of us. But he is getting bullied by the Z31 in the smoke. He should be able to avenge Brizen by killing the Sherberg. There we go. Very nice. Is the Walmart a good ship? I'm not sure. Kalmar. How did autocorrect get Walmart out of Kalmar? That's an interesting autocorrect. Yeah, superintendent for higher tier cruisers, yeah, definitely take that. You get the no, I'm sorry. I thought you were mean survivability expert. I mean, yeah, superintendent too, because you have that hydro. That hydro is great. A long duration, long range hydro. You Shannon or Wooster for ranked. Wooster has like a gajillion consumables. Um, so that would be a good for a pro for the Wooster. The Janan, I mean, the smoke and the farming abilities there. You do get the deep water torpedoes for the battleships, but you know, I mean, that's a limitation there. Wooster would be great for bullying destroyers and such. Oh, the Lahardy is approaching Carthan. Don't think that Leningrad's getting. I don't think Communist Chicken is going to survive. Oh, nope. Actually, he will. The Pozarski's going to roll in and save his tail. Look at that. Just a brief description of what goes on, AJ. Nothing too detailed. What's the low point of the Italian BB line? I'm at the Veneta. Well, you've made it past the worst bit of it. The Italian BB line starts getting better from tier 8. Well, they did buff it quite a bit since I played it. They gave him a bunch of reload buffs and some Sigma buffs, so it's much better now than when I went through the line. But yeah, like with the North Carolina and the Laffy too. What sucked about that is that wasn't a cheap trip. You know, I'm not. It's not all about the money, right? But like it helps, you know. So I was hoping that the videos would kind of help offset some of the cost from the North Carolina trip to go see the North Carolina, the Yorktown, and the Laffy. But sadly, again, they didn't do that well. So I was like, oh man, that was a bit of money out the door for that. And it's not all about it, right? Again, I'm not complaining that it didn't make any money. I'm just saying that I wish it had, you know. I mean, well, looks like we're going to win this match. Some long shots on the Ismail from Carthan. Ooh. It does have a pretty full health Scharnhorst. You know, it was a fun trip and I enjoyed it. So I'm not complaining that it was a bad trip or anything. I just, you know, going through the effort of flying to North Carolina, renting a car, getting the hotel rooms, and all that jazz. You know, that stuff adds up. The admissions to the North Carolina, might have been like $20 each, if that, something like that. Nothing really bad at all. I mean, you know, I had to fly there, had to get a plane ticket for myself, my girlfriend, hotel room, rental car, you know, the food for the trip, all adds up. That's why I like when people say, "Oh, you know, go see Missouri." It's like, "Oh God, that's in Hawaii, and that's woo-wee, that's a plane ticket, right?" And then I think it's like $15 for a hot dog and in Hawaii too, you know. Yeah, most museum ships, they aren't really expensive to get on. Most of them are around 25-ish dollars per person. You know, you can usually get a bunch of discounts and such too. Like, you know, AARP or AAA or whatever. Brisbane said, I'm seeing Missouri in March for my birthday, actually. $2,500 for two people. Oh my god. See, and knowing my luck, if I went to the Missouri, the video would get like 4,000 views or something like that. Did that? Nope, they got him. Alright. Alright, let's see what Carthan picks for this round. Yeah, I think March is like Hawaii's off season too. I think the first half, because I've looked into going. The first half of March is, I think, when Hawaii isn't like in full swing yet. So you still got a little bit of some discounts there. If you go to Arizona, Oklahoma, and Utah too. The Arizona's still there. Didn't they raise the Oklahoma and the Utah? I know they still. I think they still have like the markers there, huh? Right? I mean, I guess because what there is the Missouri's there. I don't know if I would do like a video of going to the Arizona because that, you know, that's like a memorial. You know, it's a tomb. So know about the optics of that. Oh, Utah's still there? I guess so. Because Utah, like, yeah, because Utah capsized, isn't it? That was the one they had to, like, yeah, that one was like a nightmare for the ones that survived that. Corsical, or Corsic, how's it going, my guy? Look how for Parthen, it can't fit Golden Lou on this screen, but for me it can, and my username's longer than Carthen's. Alright. Oh, he's got the icy camo for the baton. It's client side. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that makes sense. The Dutch callouts are so goofy. It's like he just said "Alle hands on deck" with a, you know, thick Dutch accent. We have a Rhode Island, GK Conk, Yoshi, Worcester, Masfa, Hindenburg. Yeah, the Torpedoes to Sternberg. It's like you're just saying English with a Dutch accent. Like, come on. It sounded vaguely Italian, Guapo says. Yeah, but I mean, like, it does. They're just putting on a funny accent and speaking English. Thank you, Eglin? Ilgen? Ilgen? Is that how you say your first name? No CVs, if only they knew. If I get this Hoffman, I can probably break some torps or something off on him. Because oddly enough, it doesn't seem like it on paper. The Golden Lou has like really friggin' good HE for some reason. Oh, there we go. Oh, I am very popular at this moment for some reason. You're playing a game of shoot the YouTuber. Promise you I'm not all that interesting. If he can get that Rhode Island in airstrike range, he has beached himself. That should be pretty good. And couple of hits for the first one. Did he just, like, stay beached? He did. What? He... Okay. Guess we're all just going to cozy up on this island. Hi, bird. I'm going to break something in the Hoffman again. We set on fire. That's alright. Ranked, dude, just use whatever you're good in. That's what you need to use in ranked. Even if it's the most, like, out-of-meta thing, if you can get it to work, bring it. That's from a sub. Our team down south should just be walking over the enemies. There are a lot of torpedoes around here. My god. What the hell are these, this submarine at? There he is. And pull the Shimikaze got him. Oh, hi, Brism. Literally spaced armor for Brism's Libertad right now. Yes, we can take A now. The submarine's dead. Barthen has UU Golden Loop. Oh, lol. Oh, Brisbane's down. There's still a Hoffman around here. Ow, ow, ow. If my guesstimations are right. Okay, looks like that one is. Second one, no, he turned in instead of turning out. Alright, Golden, I need you to set a lot of fires now, bud. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Ow. Yeah, at least it's going to go down for it, so there's that. Lol. Managed to yoink the kill. Why don't I use Hydro? Because I forgot I had it, but I mean, I don't think it's really going to do much right now. I guess we had all those torpedoes coming at us, we could have, but I mean, I couldn't even get out from like behind the rock anyway. So there's that. Come on, Hindenburg. Get a little bit closer. God, the dispersion of the Golden Loose guns is way worse than I remember it being. Tier ships are a little rough. Golden Loo itself's pretty good. There we go. And he puts it out. It'd be nice if we could get a fire set on him, you know, before his damage con comes back up. There's the Hoffman's been throwing torpedoes at us this entire time. There we go. We're going up against a Yoshi. Got a few hits on him. Whoa. Well, we won. We hid behind a rock most of the match, but we won. Jeez. All right. Kind of a boring match. All right, thank you, Carthan. Thank you, Brisen, for coming out and diving. All right, we need two more volunteers to div for our second round of community divs. You have to be on the North American server if you want to join us. Just spam your username in chat, and I will get you in either the YouTube chat or the Twitch chat. Oh, AJ. And then Pro Kid. There you are. Alright. So, AJ, since you're in first, you get to pick first. Prison, you just went. Hey, Steve. Thanks for enjoying the videos, man. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the videos. Glad you managed to make it out on stream. So AJ is taking Colbert. He's taking Colbert. Let's go ahead and take the Yami out. Let's see what Pro Kid takes. In Iowa. Alright. Here we go. Yes, AJ is the Colbert, man. He's the funny French cruiser, man. See, I didn't know this till a couple days ago. When AJ's first Colbert video was on the channel, but Colbert was a real ship. I did not know that. It was a real ship. Then it was a museum ship in France for a bit. But then they scrapped it afterwards, which sucks. All right. I'm just going to follow AJ, see where he goes. Looks like he's heading on over to A. Gloria is very good. Oh, ship, sorry. Which ship is the best? The incomparable Loria, the Shikishima. Loria is pretty good because of the 18-inch sap shells. Incomparable is a fun ship. Shikishima is just a Yami with 20-inch guns that, like, it's fun because you get one citadel and you get like 20k damage. So that's a little goofy, right? Aloria is definitely one of the more unique ships. Thanks to that, those 18-inch sap guns. That missed me by a lot. See what this Yoshi's gonna do. I don't know how good of a shot this is, but we're about to find out. Probably turned. I'd imagine he would have turned. Ooh, he just dodges the bulk of it. It's clipped for 6k. Just got off for that Los Andes went dark. Some good hits, but some ricochets. Ooh, Yoshi's slowing down. That looks okay. That looks pretty good. Might get a nice chunk of the Yoshi here. And we did. 9k. Now I'm on fire in 2 places. That is a very slow-moving Iowa for some reason. Oh, let me not ram into AJ. There we go. Decent hit on the Iowa there, 12k. Hoping for some citadels, but none were to be found. Oh. Sorry, pro. That's why you don't drive distracted, kids. I need to get moving. Oh, man. A little bit more lead on that Carnot would have been glorious. Man, I haven't seen a Carnot in game in forever. That's pretty rare. And Iowa has a very interesting name. It is a proper tussle over here for the A-cap. They all want AJ dead too. The vampire's torps ahead of us. We don't have any destroyers over here. That's the problem. Their destroyers just able to run around, do whatever they want because we don't have any DDs to keep them honest. Yes, I do have a review of Carno up somewhere on the channel. You just type in the Google search bar, Sealord Carno, and it should come up. Alright, we should be able to make this turn. That is the Kitakaze just burning me down. This guy is raging about us in chat, but we don't have any spotting. Thank you, CV. Who's losing their mind over us? He's probably dead, huh? The daring. I don't know where here's at, but he wasn't over here. Carno's name is Walmart Loss Protection. Man, we got one of those. Oh, I don't know what it's like where y'all live, but like the loss protection at Walmart near here. It's just some old lady in the front normally. And we've got one here that takes your job too seriously. Because typically most of them, if you only got like one or two things, they just let you go through. Or if you have something, you know, that isn't like a giant TV or something, they'll just like, you show them your receipt. Like, don't show them your receipt, just hold your receipt up. They just let you go through. But then, they got some that just, my God. They look at everything on the receipt, everything in your shopping cart and all. It's like, I just want to go home, lady. This ain't Best Buy. Do I know Zarkoon? Yes, I do know Zarkoon. We've been trying to get like a collaboration video for quite some time going, but schedules just haven't lined up. Sign Street Drive, if you're new, the American Battleship line's a good first line. No, the old ladies has like they wear like the black vest instead of the blue vest. Because he plays on PC. I don't play on console just yet. Which tech lines do I want in game? Well, if you refer back to Monday's top 5 video, I would like to see an American battlecruiser line. Like, kind of like, you know, if the Lexingtons were built and, like, you know, America did actually build battlecruisers. I think that would be cool. and it's not a line, but I'd want to see like Surcouf make it in game. I mean, I guess if you want to make a line of French destroyers based on like the idea of like the cruiser destroyer, that'd be pretty neat. And then French CVs as well. It's overdue for them to find their way into game. In my opinion, at least. The Tillman battleships would be a balancing nightmare. If you ever looked at like what the Tillmans actually were. Like the Vermont, which, you know, we have endless memes of how fat and how big the Vermont is. That's one of the smaller Tillman designs, right? Yeah, what the M1 submarine or whatever? It has like a 305 millimeter gun or something goofy like that. All right. Well, we survived without being able to see the enemy most of the time, so that worked. AJ wants Colbert again. You know what? Let's take out the Republic. Or you know what? Let's take out GK actually. See what Pro's going to take. Pro's taking his Wisconsin this time. Good choice. Oh, I'm sorry. Pro was not ready to. Yeah, Palmer. All right. Papa Div needs a DD? I mean, sure, but we're just here for the fun times. Ooh, super ship game. They have a main. Alright. Looks like we're going A. AJ says he likes A because he likes the islands. No subs, no CVs though, but super ships. I guess that's an agreeable compromise. Oh, whoops. Only one destroyer too. Okay, 3 cool guys in a row. Alright. I do believe I did see that trains. Masva. And a miss. Alright, should be a good hit to the superstructure-ish. Yes, there we go, 11k. Oh, Zal's in secondary range. Go get him secondaries. I think the FDG is almost grounding himself against that island. I think he is. I think he is grounded. Yeah, we still got some shells over. That's good. U.S. needs more ships. I want every single Fletcher class in the game. All 259 of them, however many of them there were. You're now in a race with his Patry's reverse gear. Yord. Oof. Those torps should run out before they get to me. Yeah, okay, I was about to say, I don't think the Zal was that close, but man. Oh, oh no. AJ died. That Lord comes have a fast reload. I wonder what Cerberus is doing, but he's kind of just chilling there. There are 4 ships stacked up on this one island right here. My god. Shout out to the Icebreaker Bow there. Both this FDG and I are doing the same things, trying to get each other to kite into one another. I've got 3 fires of that FDG though. I think he uses damage. Yeah, he uses damage con rate because he should be damage conning 3 fires, but alas, he is not. That might be a dead FDG there, guys. Oh, those are main shells. We are alive. Can't tell if that was locked on dispersion or not. Could have just been that bad. I see this muscle's gonna keep doing that. Oh, he's in the cyclone. That's why, in the thunderstorm front. That's why my dispersion's been super bad. Well, we got a pity hill. I'm trying to be not the thing everybody's shooting at the moment. Yeah, Kearsarge's pretty fun. Just remember, it's a battleship with a flight deck. It's not a CV with guns. Who's not spotting me? I mean, I know like half the team out spots people. I'm just trying to figure out who exactly is spotting me right now. We should actually go dark now. I figured it was a Cerberus. So the Cerberus and the FDG for sure over here. What do I get for my blind firing? A bunch of overpins. And a fire! Beautiful. Half of the ships I've gotten to shoot at this round have been inside this stupid thunderstorm front. Ah, 3.3 million potential damage. Half of it's from that main. I swear, every time I was spotted, that main shot at me. Every single friggin' time. He just... Every time. Half, I get a half, 1.5 million of that 3.3 million, I bet, is from that main. Dang. Alright. Oh, well, I guess that makes it alright. Yeah, parishes are similar to... They are accountings. It's the same thing, different name. Works exactly the same way. Alright, guys. That's going to be it for the stream tonight. We're just over the 3-hour mark. Thank you guys so much for coming out and sticking with us throughout the night. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to really get too many streams going the past 2 weeks. You know, holidays, busy time, and all that jazz. But glad we got through one fully tonight. So we will be streaming same place, same time next week on both Twitch and YouTube. So make sure you come out for that. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, wonderful 2025, and yeah, hope to see you. English is hard. Hope to see you guys